श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, रघुपति राघव राजा राम। पतित पावन सीताराम, पतित पावन सीताराम, पतित पावन सीताराम, पतित पावन सीता। कृष्णा 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 है, कृष्णा 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 पाहि माम, कृष्णा 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 पाहि माम, कृष्णा 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 पाहि। ओ कृष्णा 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 पाहि माम, कृष्णा कृष्णा। राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्ष माम, राम राघव राम राघव रक्ष माम, राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्ष माम। ओ हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। बोलो बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। बोलो बोलो हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Jaya Radha Nilamada Radha Nilamada Shri Radhe, Jaya Radha Oh Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe. Oh Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Radhe. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shri Radhe, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Oh Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva. Everyone please bow down. Jai Om Vishnupad Parahans Parivrajakacarya Ashtotra Shatashi His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki, ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Om Vishnupad Parahans Parivrajakacarya Ashtotra Shatashi Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपा गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, वृंदावन धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम मायापुर धाम की, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई जमुना माई की, तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की, सामवेद भक्त वृंद की, बोल प्रेमानंदे. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य वेशधारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः
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 शीलटङ्कानकालाय
शीलटङ्कानखालाये
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
तो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो
तो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह
बहिर्नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
बहिर्नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
बहिर्नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
नरसिंह आदिम शरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
तव करकमलवरे नकाम् अद्भुत श्रृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव कर कमलावरे नकाम् अद्भुत श्रृङ्गां दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय केशव धृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय हो जय प्रहलाद महाराज भक्त प्रहलाद प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद हो जय जगन्नाथा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रमा जय सुदर्शन जय जगन्नाथा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रमा जय सुदर्शन हो जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनु हो जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेव निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल। जय श्री विघ्नहर्ता नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की। सामवेद भक्तवृंद की जय। बोल प्रेमानंदे हरि 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 बोल। हरे कृष्णा लाउडर। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 हरे। Radha Krishna Pranamura is 8:20. Yeah, when the Aarti is. So abhi Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So it's a very simple tune. So we'll sing slowly, slowly, and then we'll pick it up. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe, Govind Radhe, Gopal Radhe, Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe, Govind Radhe, Gopal Radhe, Radhe Govind, Govind Radhe, गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे गोविंद राधे गोपाल राधे राधे गोविंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव।
you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. The Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the most important mantra of all the Vedic mantras, because it gives direct connection to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There are so many mantras, Vedic mantras, but the Hare Krishna mantra is very special because it will put you directly in Krishna's favor, and Krishna will protect you. He will give you knowledge and remembrance, and he will also always help you to stay in Krishna consciousness, so that at the moment of death, you can remember him and go back to the spiritual world. The moment of death, obviously, is the most important moment in a person's life, because at the moment of death, if you can remember Krishna, you go back to the spiritual world. And if you can't remember Krishna at the moment of death, you remain in the material world suffering birth, death, old age, and disease. So there's a real, let's say, impetus to always remember Krishna. That's why we always are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By constantly chanting Hare Krishna, you'll be able to remember Krishna even at the moment of death, which is the most important moment of our life. Because what's going to happen to you next depends on what you're thinking of at the moment of death. If you're thinking of your family, your car, your dog, your cat, your 401k, etc., you're not going to go back to Godhead. But if you can think of Krishna at the moment of death and say the name of Krishna, and say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, then you're guaranteed to go back to the spiritual world and never come back again to the material world. The spiritual world is eternal. It's full of bliss, and it's full of many liberated souls. So you come into the, let's say, exalted living entities who have attained perfection by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that is the type of, let's say, company that you should always keep. And you will always keep if you remember Krishna at the moment of death, and you'll go back to the spiritual world, where everybody is a devotee, and everybody is always chanting Hare Krishna, and also chanting, dancing, feasting, and so forth. That is what's going on in the spiritual world. It's going on right now, and it's been going on since time immemorial, and it will continue to go on. The question is, do we want to join that Sangha? That's the main question. If you do, then you'll take up chanting Hare Krishna from today onward. Every day, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is specifically given in this Kali Yuga age for those people who are sincere and spiritually, let's say, spiritually spiritually wanting to go back to the spiritual world. They're sick and tired of the material world with its continual birth, death, old age, and disease. They want to make a stop of this merry-go-round of going up and down in the material world. And the way to do that is to take up chanting the Hare Krishna mantra seriously. So tonight we're going to hear Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, text number 14. And it says, Ananya cheta satatam yomam smarati nityasa tasyaham surlabha partha nitya yuktasya yogina. And then translation is, for one who always remembers me without deviation, I, meaning Krishna, am easy to obtain, O son of Pritha, Arjuna, because of his constant engagement in devotional service. What is that constant engagement in devotional service? He's offering always, with love and devotion, seva or service to Krishna, and at the same time always chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now Krishna's in your heart, he's in my heart, he's in the heart of every living entity, and Krishna is very happy when he hears his devotees chanting Hare Krishna, because that is the Yuga Dharma, the recommended way to make spiritual advancement in this age of Kali Yuga. It's by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So our verse tonight is, as I said, chapter 8, text 14. For one who always remembers me, meaning Krishna, without deviation, I am easy to obtain, O son of Pritha, Arjuna, because of his or her constant engagement in devotional service. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This verse especially describes the final destination attained by the unalloyed devotees who serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Bhakti Yoga. Previous verses have mentioned 4 different kinds of devotees: the distressed, the inquisitive, those who seek material gain, and the speculative philosophers. Different processes of liberation have also been described: Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Hatha Yoga. The principles of these yoga systems have some bhakti added, but this verse particularly mentions pure bhakti yoga without any mixture of jnana, karma, or hatha. As indicated by the word ananya, cheta, in pure bhakti yoga, the devotee desires nothing but Krishna. A pure devotee does not desire promotion to heavenly planets, nor does he seek oneness with the Brahma Jyoti, or salvation or liberation from material entanglement. A pure devotee does not desire anything. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the pure devotee is called Niskama, which means he has no desire for self-interest. Perfect peace belongs to him or her alone, not to them who strive for personal gain. Whereas a jnana yogi, karma yogi, or hatha yogi has his own selfish interests. A perfect devotee has no desire other than to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Therefore, the Lord says, or Krishna says, that for anyone who is unflinchingly devoted to Krishna or him, he is easy to attain. A pure devotee always engages in devotional service to Krishna in one of his various personal features. Krishna has various plenary expansions and incarnations, such as Rama and Nishinga, and a devotee can choose to fix his mind in loving service to any of these transcendental forms of the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee meets with none of the problems that plague the practitioners of other yogas. Bhakti Yoga is very simple and pure and easy to perform. One can begin simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The Lord is merciful to all, but as we have already explained, he is especially inclined toward those who always serve him with devotion. The Lord helps such devotees in various ways, as stated in the Vedas, Katha Upanishad 1.2.23, Yam me vaisa vishnute tena labhyas tasyaisa atma viviryate tanum swam. One who is fully surrendered and engaged in the devotional service of the Supreme Lord can understand the Supreme Lord as he is. And as stated in Bhagavad Gita, Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam, the Lord gives such a devotee sufficient intelligence so that ultimately the devotee can attain the Lord in his spiritual kingdom. The special qualification of the pure devotee is that he is always thinking of Krishna without deviation and without considering the time or place. There should be no impediments. He should be able to carry out his service anywhere and at any time. Some say that the devotee should remain in holy places like Vrindavana or some holy town where the Lord lived. But a pure devotee can live anywhere and create the atmosphere of Vrindavana by his devotional service. It was Sri Advaita Acharya who told Lord Chaitanya, "Wherever you are, O Lord, there is Vrindavana." As indicated by the words satatam and nityasa, which mean always and regularly or every day, a pure devotee constantly remembers Krishna and meditates upon him. These are qualifications of the pure devotee for whom the Lord is most easily attainable. Bhakti Yoga is the system that the Gita recommends above all others. Generally, the Bhakti yogis are engaged in 5 different ways. Number 1, Santa Bhakti, engaged in devotional service in neutrality. Number 2, Dasya Bhakti, engaged in devotional service as a servant. Number 3, Sakya Bhakti, engaged as a friend. Number 4, Vatsalya Bhakti, engaged as a parent. And 5, Madhurya Bhakti, engaged as conjugal lover of the Supreme Lord. In these ways, the pure devotee is always constantly engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Supreme Lord and cannot forget the Supreme Lord, and so for him, the Lord is easily attained. A pure devotee cannot forget the Supreme Lord for a moment, and similarly, the Supreme Lord cannot forget his pure devotee for a moment. This is the great blessing of the Krishna consciousness process of chanting the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Grantaraj ki jai. Hare Krishna Maha Mantra ki jai. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Okay, so this is a very nice explanation. And this verse says, "For one who always remembers me without deviation, I am easy to obtain." This is Krishna speaking. "O Sanaprita, O Arjuna, because of his or her constant engagement in devotional service." Now the question is, what is devotional service? Or seva? Well, it's rendering with love and devotion offerings to Krishna on a regular basis, every day. Just like every day, you can come to the temple, you can bow down to the deities, you can bring something like some milk or something else to offer to the deities. And you can also pray to the deities, not for sense gratification, like you want to pray to get a brand new Tesla, and always engage in service to you. So please, Lord, I am praying, protect me so that I'll never forget you right up to the moment of death. And then I hope that I can come back to the spiritual world and be with you eternally. So that's a prayer. These are the thoughts of a genuine devotee. Even better than that is not asking for anything from the Lord, but simply glorifying the Lord by chanting his holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The Maha Mantra is not asking for anything. It's glorifying the Lord. So that is a higher level of spiritual connection to Krishna, where you don't actually ask Krishna for anything. You simply glorify him by chanting his holy names. And those names are holy. That's because there's Hare, that's Radharani, and Krishna, it's Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Rama, this also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So you're simply chanting the names, sacred names of the most exalted eternal devotees. And in that way, not only you are benefited, but anyone else who hears you chanting, and chanting should also be loud enough so that others can hear it. It should never be silent, and it should never be in a solitary place. It should be in a place where others can hear also your chanting. In that way, you are benefited because by chanting loudly, you can hear yourself. That voice goes from your lips to your ear. And other people also can hear the chanting, and therefore they also make spiritual progress by hearing the chanting purely of the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I'm going to ask, is there anyone that would like to ask a question? It's very good to ask a question because then we can have a discussion. And you can learn something. I can learn, you can learn also. Whenever there are questions, that means you are hearing very carefully what I said already, and there might be some things that you would like to have more information about. So therefore, questions keep you focused on Krishna. So are there any questions? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yes. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare. Do you have a microphone for her? One second. I'm going to bring you a microphone. Here it comes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai.
Yes, my question is, what is the difference between individual chanting and group chanting? Is the effect the same?
Well, first of all, you should never chant silently. Let's get that clear. You should never chant silently. You should chant loud enough that you can hear. So your lips say Hare Krishna, and that sound goes around to your ears, right? So you should always chant loud enough that you can hear and someone near you can hear also. And the constant chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra will help you become eligible to go back to the spiritual world. Now, we don't know when we're going to die. We could die at any time, or we could die in the future. Therefore, by always chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, you will be liberated by Krishna from this miserable world where there's only, it's called Martya Loka, the place of death. Everybody in this world is born, gets old, gets sick, and dies. And you never actually die because you have an eternal soul. But you could have different bodies, like animal bodies and worm bodies and elephant bodies. You can have so many different bodies. If you come to the human form of body, then you have to understand you have been blessed. And if you use the human form of body to understand your relationship with Krishna and act in that relationship, and hopefully develop love and devotion for Krishna, you will be liberated in this lifetime and go back to the spiritual world where there's no more problems. There's only love and chanting and dancing and feasting and being in the company of liberated souls. So all of us have a soul. You cannot kill the soul. The soul is eternal. But you can forget Krishna due to lust, anger, and greed. And by forgetting Krishna, you don't act properly. You commit sinful activities. And therefore, you'll have to stay in the material world and going through different species of life. There are 8,400,000 species. To come to the human form, we already went through all those species. There's tigers, and there are worms, and there are so many different species of life. To come to the human form of life means we went through all those species already, and in the human form of life, there's a big responsibility that we have. It's only in the human form of life that we can be liberated from continual birth and death. If we use this body correctly in the human form of life and learn our relationship with Krishna and act in that relationship and eventually develop love and devotion for Krishna, you'll be eternally liberated. You'll go back to Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means that place where there's no kunta, there's no misery, there's no, let's say, suffering. It's a place where everyone is happy because they're eternal and they don't have to deal with bad people. There's no bad people in the spiritual world. They're all good people. There's rumors of bad people, but they're not ever seen in the spiritual world. It's only rumors about them. So we should be very, let's say, we should be very determined to have a spiritual life, because we have a spiritual body. Now we should have a spiritual life. Many people have the spiritual body, but they don't use it spiritually. They abuse it with intoxication, meat eating, gambling, and illicit sex. So people that abuse the holy body that they get as a human being, they go back into the animal kingdom. But when you realize how special it is to have a human body, that means you already went through all the 8,400,000 species to come up to this human body. And it's only in the human body that you can understand your relationship with Krishna. So now, if we use this body in the service of Krishna, then you can be liberated and go back to the spiritual world eternally. That means there's no more problems and you have eternal life. If we don't, if we live a mundane life in the human body, only talking about eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, making money, spending money, and so forth, then there's no guarantee of what our next body will be. It'll most likely not be a human body. And then we fall back down into the animal world and have to wait sometimes millions of years before we can come back to the human body. So now that we have a human body, we should understand what our responsibility is. The human body is specifically for understanding our relationship with Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is the purpose of the human body. If we use the human body for doing nonsensical things, we'll go back to being animals, and even worse. You can become like even a dog or a cat or a worm. All these living entities are people, but they have different bodies due to their karma. If you come to the human body, that means you've engaged in spiritual activities. And now you have a chance to continue to go further by engaging in devotional service to Krishna and glorifying the Lord with choice prayers. And the easiest prayer and the one that is the most effective is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You don't have to learn any other mantra. If you simply chant the Hare Krishna mantra always, you will definitely go back to the spiritual world. Why? Because practice makes perfect. If you're always chanting Hare Krishna, then you'll be able to remember the name of Krishna at the moment of death and go back to the spiritual world. So you don't have to be a person who has to know 50 different mantras. You just have to learn one mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, for one who always remembers me, Krishna says, without deviation, I am easy to obtain, O Arjuna, because of his or her constant engagement in devotional service. So let's explain what devotional service is. When you come to the temple and bow down, that is devotional service. When you bring offerings to Krishna, like fruits or vegetables, that's also devotional service. If you will learn and become more advanced spiritually so that you can go into the kitchen and cook for Krishna, that is devotional service. If you want to sweep the floor in the temple, that's devotional service. If you want to bring presents to Krishna, that's devotional service. There's millions of ways that you can perform devotional service, but it should be with the consciousness that you are serving Krishna without asking anything from him. You simply want him to be happy and be satisfied by your service. If we always say, well, I'm gonna chant Hare Krishna, but you have to help my son pass his test, or you have to help me get a new car, or you have to help me get a new house. Well, yeah, you're praying to Krishna, but you're selfishly praying for things like houses, cars, passing tests, and so forth. If we pray to Krishna without asking for anything, simply glorifying his holy name and glorifying his pastimes, and glorifying all his, let's say, attributes, that's a real prayer. If you pray to have something, that's a business transaction. So you don't want to have a business transaction with Krishna. You should simply pray without any selfish desire, simply to glorify the Lord and always engage in the service of the Lord without any, let's say, alternative or any, let's say, desire for sense gratification. Simply pray to the Lord and glorify the Lord. Krishna knows what you want. Krishna knows what you need. So if you just chant purely, then Krishna will take care of you. Okay, so how do you chant purely? It's not asking for anything. It's glorifying the Lord. Now, to glorify the Lord, you have to know something. You have to know the Lord. You have to know what he likes, what he doesn't like. You have to know how to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra sweetly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Without asking for anything from the Lord, simply chanting purely the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If you can chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra purely, even once in your life, you go back to the spiritual world. So, we don't just chant once, we chant every day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. You don't realize how powerful this mantra is. It will solve all your problems if you take it seriously. And Krishna would be very pleased because he's in your heart. And he can hear you chanting. And he says, oh, my dear devotee now is taking an interest in me. Therefore, I will take an interest in her or him. So Krishna is the closest person to us. He's right in our heart. And he's always waiting for us to wake up and realize that he is the closest person to us. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You don't have to go outside of yourself to see God. You have to go inside of yourself and pray to the Lord constantly with the Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, right up to the moment of death. And because you practice chanting the holy name every day, at the moment of death, you'll be able to remember Krishna and go back to the spiritual world. That should be the real purpose of life. You don't want to continue birth after birth in the material world and never knowing what your next body is going to be. It's better to know that you're going to go back to the spiritual world and this is the last body you're going to have in the material world. And you're going to go back to the spiritual world with a spiritual body that is eternal, and you'll be with all great liberated souls in the spiritual world. That should be our real purpose of life. And that's the greatest gift that we can give to our family also, and to children and loved ones, to learn how to chant the holy mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. That is our ticket back to the spiritual world. And it doesn't cost anything. Therefore, you will see, now if you go to India and to Vrindavan, you'll see people all day long walking with their beanbag like this, with their mala, and they're chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. How many of you have gone to Vrindavan in India? Okay. What did you see when you were in Vrindavan? Oh, wait a minute. Get the microphone. We want to hear clearly what you were seeing in India. Give her the other one also. You can speak in both microphones. Sorry.
Yeah, Maharaji, when I visited India, I came back last week only, and I've been to Vrindavan and Barsana, so the vibe is totally different there. You have seen like Brijvasis, they have holding their beads, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. The environment is totally different there.
What was the last thing?
Vrindavan. Environment.
Yeah, the whole environment is hearing the holy names of the Lord and doing spiritual things. And people are happy, right? Yeah. Anybody else go to Vrindavan? Anybody else? What did you experience in Vrindavan?
So many things, Guru Maharaj. Is the whole experience is
it's very difficult to put into words, but
But speak slowly and loudly.
the the whole experience is very difficult to put into words because uh, when somebody is in Vrindavan, they feel Krishna's presence everywhere because you hear Radhe Radhe, you hear Hare Krishna, you hear the temple bells ringing, you see cows. It's the whole atmosphere is different in Vrindavan. The devotees there are very focused on their devotional service, very sincere and very affectionate to somebody who is not from Vrindavan and visiting Vrindavan. And they are very simple, they are very sincere, and they would encourage you to motivate you, encourage you to perform devotional service. They treat you with lots of affection, give you prashadam, involve you in kirtan, and yeah, so many things.
Sounds like a nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah. Hari Bol. They never sleep. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember I was hearing the Maha Mantra all night long. Yeah. Anyway, yes, you want to say
Hare Krishna
something?
Maharaj.
Yeah, your experience in Vrindavan.
So I see whether it is
Speak
a small,
louder.
Every house, whether it is a small house or a hut or anywhere, I see Tulsi plant and Radha Krishna deities. Even in the stores, everywhere, they worship the Radha Krishna, and also without offering, they don't eat anything.
Okay.
Even the gadi wala, like the fruit sellers or any sellers, right, on the cart, wheel carts, they don't. They consider that first offer everything to Thakurji, and then only we'll eat.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, Dandavata Pranam.
Hari Bol.
Jai Guru Maharaj.
I can hear you
Maharaj,
very
yeah, I have
clearly
been to-
now.
I've been to Vrindavan few times, and my experience has been that like we have visited Vrindavan, Barsana, and Mathura, Gokul. But Maharaj, the most peace I find and happiness is when I am in Krishna Balram temple.
Hari Bol.
And even within Krishna Balram temple, when I am in Prabhupada's room
Mhm.
and Prabhupada's Samadhi. So that's the best place to chant. You feel so peace, so much happiness, and so much relaxed. And you feel so connected to Prabhupada. You feel like Prabhupada is right there.
He is right there.
Yeah. So that's my realization.
Very nice.
And yeah, so I can be there 24 hours for 365 days without going anywhere. So I
Very
felt
cool.
like I don't have to go anywhere.
Very good. Thank you. Anybody else? Yes? Okay. And we'll come back to you, Prabhu. Hari Bol. Anybody else? Your experience in Vrindavan, India. Jai. Yes, go ahead, Prabhu. Where's the microphone? What happened to the microphone? Here it comes. Here it comes.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Maharaj,
Speak loudly, please.
so when I go to Krishna Balram Mandir, there is Krishna Balram in the center, and especially in the Mangal Aarti, we have this bhajan Vibhavari Shesha Aloka Pravesha
Yes.
Nidra Charyut. So I love that so much. That bhajan is so beautiful. And Krishna Balram is like very real. They are as if they are playing there at Raman Reti. So that enchants my heart very much.
Yeah. 4:30 in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Hari Bol. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes.
In Vrindavan, especially Maharaj, in Krishna Balram temple, in morning program, like in hundreds of devotees with so much enthusiasm, they
Yeah.
attend the morning program and then chanting after that. So it's very enthusiastic when we are in the association of devotees. And everything seems like very simple. Like chanting also seems like very simple when we are in that place and with so many devotees.
Yeah. Thank you. Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, what I would say is my family is very religious back in India, but we are not these followers of ISKCON, right? We do worship Radha Krishna deity, but so when we go to Vrindavan, we always go to very selected temples, and then we quickly come out. But always, whenever I have visited since my childhood to Krishna Balram temple, I've always found that there is a kirtan going on, Harinam kirtan going on, and that's what is always sort of exciting or attractive to me, where I can go and sit for some time and relish. I didn't know at that time what was the importance of that name. It just like the sitting there for 15-20 minutes and just hearing that was so relaxing. So there are only few, I don't know how many, but there are only few places where there is Harinam Kirtan going on all the time, and where you get such satisfactory feeling compared to other temples in Vrindavan. So that's all is sort of mercy of Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada,
Yeah.
that they have created such a place where even the people who are not familiar with this kind of bhakti, they come and get satisfaction.
Hari Bol. Very good. Anybody else?
So Maharaj, can I share something? So
Please, we want to hear.
Since Prabhu and we talked about the potency of the Harinam, right?
Yes.
And the power of Harinam.
Yeah.
So 2 years back, Maharaj, when we go for Sankirtan every Saturday, as you know,
Yeah.
in the U district
Yeah.
in Seattle. So we were doing Sankirtan on a Saturday afternoon, and as we were crossing the street, we were at the pedestrian crossing. So we were crossing because it was a green signal for us, and the cars, they had the red signal because we were crossing. So there was a lady and her family was sitting in the car. And normally when we cross the road and when we do the Sankirtan, we just say Hare Krishna to people, we wave at them, and then they kind of reciprocate and they respond, you know. So last week, so that was 2 years back, and I completely forgot about who that family was, who that lady was, right, on that Saturday afternoon. So last week, Maharaj, so we have the Bhakti Club Yoga Center in Seattle. We recently started, where we do Kirtan every Saturday and, every week. So last week, my family was invited, and they had a flower festival there. So we went there and we did the Kirtan. And I met that lady who I waved to 2 years back. And that lady came to me and she said, did you recognize me? And of course I did not. So I said, sorry, I'm not able to place you. So did we meet somewhere? And then she said, yes, 2 years back, you were doing Sankirtan, you were doing Kirtan. And I heard you were so happy along with your, Kirtaniers. And you were waving at people, you were dancing, you were singing. And at that time, she had no idea about what Harinam is, what Hare Krishna mantra is, what Sankirtan is. But she later found out about us, through some other means. And she got connected to the Bhakti club or center in Seattle. And she came for the first time last Saturday. She recognized me, saying that, hey, I saw you 2 years back. And that sound, that vibrations really pulled me. And I got so attracted to that she got connected to ISKCON now. She got connected to Mahamantra. And she performed the Kirtan with us last Saturday for 2 hours. And she's like, thank you very much. And then she asked my name. And she's like, I'm not going to forget this for the rest of my life, and I'll, continue. So the power of Mahamantra and the what Prabhupada has created is like people remember, and the importance of Sankirtan. Sometimes we feel like we go on Sankirtan, we feel like, oh, we don't know who is listening to us, who is noticing. But people do notice, and they get attracted. It takes time, but then yes, it has that power, it has that potency. So just
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Jai. Anybody else? Anyone else? Probably.
It's more of a funny thing that when you are in Vrindavan, and especially if you are wearing specs, you have to be very careful of the monkeys.
The monkeys.
Yeah. So
Bandar.
Yeah. So just last year, my daughter went for the first time.
Yeah.
And she got her specs stolen by monkey.
Ah.
So
The Bandars, they are people who, they're living in Vrindavan, so they're very special. But they committed some mistakes when they're in their human bodies in Vrindavan. So then they have to take the body of a monkey for a certain period of time before they can go back to Godhead. So you have to be careful with the monkeys because they are actually devotees. They're living in the holy Dham. But they like to be rascals, Yeah, Vrindavan is a very special place. Everything is spiritually, potent there. And if you chant your rounds in Vrindavan, it's more potent than chanting your rounds here. It's very wonderful experience. Being in the holy Dham. Yeah. Anybody else has anything to say? Wait, get the microphone.
Krishna had a monkey friend. Krishna's monkey friend, his name is Dadiloba. So when Krishna goes to steal butter in Vrindavan, he also gives butter to Dadiloba. So Dadiloba is a monkey.
Yeah.
And
Special monkey.
Somebody in Vrindavan was telling me, a few of the monkeys, they stole my shoes and they ate my shoes, not swallowed, but they just chewed on my shoes and they...
It happened to Prabhupada also.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah.
So I was looking for my shoes everywhere and they were chewing it on the tree. They took it to the tree and they were chewing it. And so one sannyasi was there and he told me that they are the protectors of Vrindavan Dham. So don't think of them as ordinary monkeys because they are in Vrindavan, they are special.
Yeah. When I was in Vrindavan last time, I was there with some other gentleman, and he told me, you got to be really careful when you're walking around in Vrindavan because the monkeys, they'll take your glasses away from you. I said, okay, well, what should I do? So take them off. Just take them off because they're going to definitely steal your glass. said, okay. So I took my glasses off like this, and I put in my shirt like that. But he had glasses on, and he didn't take them off. And as we walked a little bit, the monkey took his glasses. So that was really funny. I didn't make fun of him, but that was really funny. You know, he sort of gave me a lecture for about 10 minutes about, you got to be careful, and the monkeys will take the glasses from you. And then his glasses got taken away. Really?
I was walking on that street, Maharaj, and monkey, like you told. Somebody told me, but still I didn't listen to them. So they took my glass, and the monkey went on top of the electric wire.
Ah.
And then, because I have a negative power, so I cannot see very far without glasses. So I asked the nearby shopkeeper what to do. He said, take this fruit pack, fruity.
Oh, yeah.
So he said, if you flip it up, then the monkey will drop your glasses.
Ah.
And just below where the monkey was sitting, there was a big, huge sewage line. So I was thinking, if I flip it, my glasses will fall into the sewage. But I asked the shopkeeper, so he flipped the fruity, and then I caught my glasses. So finally, I got it back.
You see?
But I have to, maybe, I was thinking there is a contract between the shopkeeper and the monkey, because I pay him money and then he give my glasses.
No, but listen, no, there is definitely a,
Commission.
yeah,
There's setting
commission.
between the monkey and the, yes. ma'am.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Vrindavan's a very special place. You see all kinds of strange,
Maharaj, why
wonderful
are the
things.
monkeys of Barsana very calm? Like I have seen in Vrindavan, monkeys are very naughty, mischievous. But in Barsana, which is Srimati Radharani's place, the monkeys, they don't take away the glasses.
Jai Shrimati Radharani ki jai. Don't go to Vrindavan then, just go to Barsana. Okay, well, thank you very much. It's very nice to hear. Does anybody else have anything to say about their experiences in Vrindavan? Okay, well, anyway, please chant Hare Krishna and be happy. And we'll stop there, and don't meditate on any monkeys tonight. But meditate on Krishna. It's much better. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare